One of the worst feelings you can feel or you can experience as a person is seeing everyone but not seeing yourself. You wake up one morning and it feels like an invisible force has taken control of your life. You find yourself suffocating under the weight of expectations, lost in the chaotic swirl of responsibilities, and wondering, who am I really? How dreadful is it to wander through life surrounded by all the noise and clamor of the world, and yet not truly see ourselves nor feel the essence of our own existence? It is a silent anguish, a heart-wrenching separation from the very soul that defines us. We have all been there, at the point where even the most confident parts of us dare to question our identity and existence in the world. It is a funny thing, the process of losing ourselves. It often starts innocently enough, like a ripple in a calm pond. We get caught up in the whirlwind of daily life, our jobs, our responsibilities, and the expectation of others, until eventually we lose touch of our passions. We start defining ourselves by our roles as a parent, a partner, an employee, and we forget beneath all these labels there is a unique and beautiful soul waiting to be fully discovered. Slowly but surely, we start to prioritize the external world over our own inner world. And then there is the relentless pursuit of perfection. We chase after this ideal version of ourselves that society projects onto us. We compare ourselves to others, endlessly striving to be smarter, richer, more successful. In this race for perfection, we often forget it is our imperfections that makes us beautifully human. It is like we put on masks to fit different situations and people, one after another, until we forget what our real face looks like. Problems, disappointments, and all-time lows are pretty normal. They are as natural as they can get. Life does throw curveballs, and sometimes we catch ourselves falling off the path we thought we were destined for. The world bombards us with noise. That constant chatter of social media, the opinions of others, the pressure to conform, and in all that noise, our own inner voice gets drowned out. We lose touch with our intuition, our inner guidance system, which knows the path we should be on. But here is the beautiful part about it. Losing yourself can be the catalyst for finding your true purpose. It can be your greatest opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery. The moment you realize you've lost yourself is the moment you can begin to find yourself again. Waking up from this fever dream and seeing the world with fresh eyes marks the beginning of your journey inwards. A return to your authentic self. Because within you, there is a wellspring of wisdom, love, and purpose waiting to be tapped into. Our motivation for self-rediscovery usually begins with a whisper from within. A quiet but persistent voice nudging you, saying, "Hey, there is more to you than meets the eye." It is that deep, intense, unresolved longing to feel more alive, to experience life in its full colors, and not just a grayscale routine we often find ourselves in. Think about it. We all have these incredible layers of our being waiting to be peeled and understood. Our responsibilities, societal expectations, and the daily grind sometimes bury the most authentic parts of us. But the beautiful thing about the spiritual beings is that we are hardwired for growth and self-discovery. Rediscovering yourself is like setting out on a treasure hunt, and the treasure you're willing to find is yourself. As you embark on your spiritual journey, you start feeling a newfound sense of purpose. Suddenly, a fresh spark of inspiration burns within you, and you start seeing all these opportunities, passions, and dreams that you had forgotten about. And the motivation just keeps on building. With every step you take, you notice the world around you transforms. Colors become more vibrant, the sun feels warmer on the skin, and the air you breathe is crisper. That's a good sign to let you know that your soul is rejoicing because it now knows you are on the right path. Sure, there might be moments of doubt and fear along the way, and that is perfectly normal. But those moments are only valleys between the peaks of a beautiful mountain range. They don't last forever, maybe sometimes a little too long, but will never stay the same way. They are now merely parts of your adventure and the new story you are creating for yourself. So, when you hear that whisper from within you, or when you feel that tug at your heartstrings, that is your cue. It's time to dive into rediscovering yourself. And let me tell you, the beauty you'll uncover along the way is nothing short of breathtaking. Losing oneself often comes hand in hand with self-reflection. Often, it requires you to re-evaluate your values, priorities, and goals, as if you're hitting a reset button for your soul. It could mean revisiting childhood dreams, exploring new paths, or simply reconnecting with your inner voice that got drowned out in the noise of daily life. Whatever it may be, what's important for you to know is that this phase is all about shedding outdated beliefs and embracing newfound wisdom. It often starts with the little things, the everyday moments we tend to overlook. For instance, have you ever tried truly savoring your morning cup of coffee or tea? I mean, really savoring it, feeling the warmth in your hands, inhaling the aroma, and letting each sip awaken your senses. That simple act of mindfulness can be the starting point. Another way to find yourself is by revisiting your past. Sometimes the essence of who we are is buried in the nostalgia of our early years. So it might be good for you to dust off those old diaries and photo albums to reconnect with your childhood interests and dreams. Some successful ones even tried nurturing their own inner child and healing any past traumas that may have been the reasons for their disassociation. Or maybe exploring a new hobby or skill just for the sake of it. Learning something new can be incredibly liberating. It doesn't have to be for career advancement or anyone else's approval. It is only just to nurture your curiosity and passion, whether it is playing an instrument, painting, or trying your hand at cooking exotic dishes. There is also the power of silence. In this noisy world, we rarely get ourselves the gift of quietness. Take a few minutes each day to sit in stillness without any distractions. Just focus on your breath, the rise and fall of your chest. It is in these moments that you can hear the whispers of your inner self. Lastly, connect with people who uplift and inspire you. Surrounding yourselves with positive, like-minded individuals can help you uncover your true self. Engage in deep conversations, share your thoughts, and listen to theirs. It is amazing how much we can learn about ourselves through the reflection of others. Losing oneself does not have to be a lonely voyage. Finding yourself is an emotional adventure that is incredibly beautiful and overwhelming, that can leave you feeling more alive than ever. That deep longing you feel to know who you are. The yearning, that feeling of being incomplete. It is the gentle nudge from the universe that urges you to start the journey of a lifetime. Finding yourself means committing to lifelong learnings of whatever is within, because as people, we are ever changing. Our growth doesn't stop at a certain age nor limits itself to one aspect. It just continues everywhere all the time. Coming back home to us, to you, makes you remember things about yourself that you had long forgotten. Your passions, your dreams, and the things that truly make you happy. You may find tears welling up as you release the pain and baggage you have been carrying for so long at the thought of it. But it is not out of sorrow. It is going to be a moment of pure joy and bliss as you reconnect with your true essence. What keeps you going on this journey is the knowledge that you are returning to the most authentic version of yourself. You're shedding the layers that society, circumstances, and time have piled on you. You're becoming more aligned with your true purpose, and that is an incredibly motivating force. Through this exploration, you gain a deeper understanding of who you are and what truly brings you joy. But remember to be also patient with yourself. Have faith in the wisdom that resides within. The path to self-discovery may have twists and turns, but it is those very twists that make your story uniquely yours. So go out there and live it authentically, with an open heart and a spirit of curiosity. Your true self will always be there, waiting for when you'll come to find your own power.